Today in NBA 2K24, I am putting Shaquille O'Neal on every NBA team. As you can see, we're here with the Brooklyn Nets. For example, we have Shaq at the top of the Nets roster. Of course, Shaq never played for the Nets in his NBA career. Of course, he played for many different teams, but the Nets were not one of those teams. So in today's video, I put Shaq on every NBA team to see how well things will turn out in today's NBA. Some teams might do better, some teams might do worse. Who knows what's going to happen? Regardless, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. So we're going to start with the Brooklyn Nets, of course. These bad teams like the Nets, the Blazers, the Wizards, the Shaqs on these teams probably put up great numbers, but are the team going to do very good? Probably not, because they're just not that good. The Jokic and Shaq is definitely going to be a fun and intriguing duo to watch. I think they have a good chance of winning, honestly. I'm not going to lie, but who knows what's going to happen. Pacers, I think, will be okay, especially now with Shaq. I think Shaq's obviously a lot better than Miles Turner, so it kind of makes sense, of course. Regardless, we'll see how that goes down. Pelicans have a decent, well-rounded roster, but do they have enough even after adding Shaq? Who knows? The Pistons, I mean, Shaq might do good, but they're not going to win. Same with the Raptors. The Rockets, I think, have a chance of being okay, but I don't think they're going to win either. The Spurs, imagine going against the Spurs and you have Shaq and Victor on the same squad. That's crazy, but they're not good enough to win. The Suns either, I don't think they're good enough to win either, but the OKC Thunder definitely have a very solid chance. I mean, the Thunder are literally one of the best teams in the NBA. Now you're putting Shaq on the squad, things are looking good for them. The Timberwolves as well, I think, have a very good, decent chance at winning in this simulation. Blazers, not so much. Warriors, I think, be fun between Curry and Shaq, but are they going to win? No. Same with the Wizards. I think the Shaq probably put up great numbers. Are they going to do good? Probably not. The Sixers, now with, of course, Shaq, Paul George, Maxey, and Embiid, definitely have a good chance at winning. Giannis and Shaq pose a very intriguing duo on the Bucks, along with Lillard and Chris Middleton. We got the Bulls, probably not going to do so well. Cavs have a decent chance. The Celtics, I mean, I shouldn't even have to mention the Celtics. The Celtics are just beyond stacked. They're putting Shaq on the roster too. That's crazy. And this is prime Shaq. This isn't Celtics Shaq. The Clippers, they'll be okay, but nothing too crazy. Same with the Grizzlies and the Hawks. The Heat, for example, as well as the Hornets, although I expect big numbers from Hornets Shaq. Same with the Jazz Shaq as well. Kings have a decent chance at winning this season. I think the Knicks do as well. The Knicks have a very solid roster, and Shaq is actually exactly what they need, so that is definitely big for them. Lakers, same thing. I mean, they'll be okay. I don't think too much of them, as well as the Magic. Mavericks have a good chance at winning. Luka, Shaq, and Kyrie. And we're back at the start with the Brooklyn Nets, so that's how I think things are going to play out this season with Shaq on every NBA team. I'll see you guys at the end of the season with all the awards, the stats, and everything, and yeah, let's see how things play out. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic is your MVP, 33, 9, and 11 for him this season. Victor, Rookie of the Year. Jared Allen, 6th man, because Shaq is, of course, starting now for the Cavs. Shaq is also Defensive Player of the Year with the New York Knicks. Great numbers for him. Trey Mann, Most Improved Player, and Trae Young is your Clutch Player of the Year. Only one Shaq on the All-NBA first team, that is for the New York Knicks. We do end up with 2 Shaqs on the second team for the Chicago Bulls and the Golden State Warriors. Third team, though, is 4 Shaqs: Cavs, Clippers, Heat, and Pelicans. Shout out LaMelo Ball as well. The Shaq on the all-defensive first team for the New York Knicks, as well as the Chicago Bulls. So let's go through all the player stats first before getting to all the records for each team. Actually, let's do this by the league leaders and everything, because I think it's more interesting that way. See who was leading the league in points this season. It was still Luka, Trae Young, Shea, Edwards, the normal people that you expect, of course. The Bulls Shaq led the way for all Shaqs, 26.8, pretty much 27. Here you're getting a lot of Shaqs here, about 25 points or so. For all of them, 24, 25 points. That's kind of what you expect. Makes sense for all the Shaqs. In the rebounding department, definitely all going to be up here. Warrior Shaq, 12.7, 12.5 for Pelicans. Knicks Shaq, 12.3, 12 for Miami Heat. And get the rest of it, about like 11, I'd say, a game for all these Shaqs, which is what you like to see. Assists, not so much, because they're not going to be doing crazy assist department. And in the blocks department, 2.8 for the one the Bulls, the one for the New York Knicks, 2.8 as well. And got Victor in here ruining that, but the rest of them about like 2.5, over 2 blocks a game. That's what you like to see for all of the Shaquille O'Neals in today's simulation. Now let's get into the records for both sides. We'll start with the Western Conference, 55-27 for the Thunder. Actually, the Suns did very well in this, 53-29. Nuggets as well. Mavericks, the Warriors did better than I thought. Timberwolves, I thought, would have done a little bit better in this. The Kings, I thought, would have done better as well, but it is what it is. And yeah, so looks like That's how things play out in the Western Conference. Out east, we got the Cavs first, Pacers, then the Sixers, Bucks, Knicks, Celtics. I still thought the Celtics would have played a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the rest of these teams are just so bad, so it didn't really matter that Shaq was on these squads. Regardless, let's see how things play out here in the NBA playoffs. The Lakers have been eliminated. I was controlling the Lakers, as you can see right there. Let's simulate right through the rounds. Let's see how things play out. I will get some game action, don't worry. We got the Mavericks and the Timberwolves moving on as the Thunder actually lose in the first round. The Suns beat the Pelicans. Nuggets beat the Grizzlies. Makes sense. We have the Charlotte Hornets actually just beat the Cavs. That's kind of crazy. Expect the Knicks to win in that series against them. The Sixers beat the Celtics in 4, and the Pacers beat Miami. Wow, I actually can't believe the Hornets just beat the Cavs, though. That's crazy in this. And they actually almost beat the Knicks as well. We got the Suns, Timberwolves out west, Sixers, Knicks out east, and we're going to have the Suns led by Devin Booker up to 38 points per game in this. Shaq 28, 13 and 4 and 3 blocks for the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So we have the Suns and the New York Knicks here in the NBA Finals. Checking out the playoff statistics just really quickly before we get into everything. You know, obviously the Knicks Shaq was doing very well in this simulation, and yeah, I mean, look at all these Shaqs. You know, the Warriors one even was doing good as well. Regardless, it's going to be the Suns and the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. Let's see how things play out and which team's going to win with Shaq now on their roster. Game 1, the Knicks do end up winning despite 31 from Booker. Shaq only had 9 points in this one. That's crazy. He did have 6 blocks for the Suns. Yeah, look at the drastic difference. For the New York Knicks, Shaq, he had 38 and 14 and 5. That's crazy. Knicks take game 1. Knicks have also taken game 2, 28 and 9 for Shaq on the Suns, 22 for Booker, 22 for Beal, and only 11 for Kevin Durant, 1 of 8. 38 and 12 for Shaquille O'Neal. That's crazy. Knicks are up 2-0 over the Suns. Is now a 3-0 series lead for them. They're just cooking 160 to 104. Look at this high scoring game. 54 points and 17 rebounds. That's crazy. Also 42 for Jalen Brunson as well. 34 for Beal, 28 for Kevin Durant, 17, 9, 8 for Shaq in this one. It's game 3. After that is now a 3-0 series. Let's see how things play out in game number 4. I said I was going to get some game action, so here we are. Let's see how things play out in game 4. So hopping into this ball game, game 4 of the NBA Finals, the Knicks are currently up 109 to 107 in this ball game. If the Knicks win this game, they will win the NBA Finals. If the Suns win, well, it's be extended to at least one more game. Jalen Brunson inside with the floater. That's what you like to see. 111, 107 now, 24 for Jalen Brunson in this ball game. Also, Booker is currently not out there for the Phoenix Suns. I don't even know why he's not out there. I guess he fouled out or something, which is just crazy. So they have Monte Morris at point guard, but they do still have Beal, Durant, Grayson Allen, and of course Shaq, number 0 for the Suns in this simulation. Beal inside over Dante DiVincenzo. He's going to miss his shot. OG with the defensive board for the New York Knicks. They got OG, Randall, Brunson, Shaq as Randall makes that shot right there, and Dante DiVincenzo, of course, out there on the court for the New York Knicks at the moment. Following that shot by Julius Randle is now a 6-point lead for the New York Knicks, but still anything's possible with just over 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. And Bradley Beal is going to get fouled by Dante DiVincenzo on that play. And yeah, I thought he was actually going to step out of bounds there, but I guess not. Grayson Allen will be inbounding the ball for the Phoenix Suns at the moment, inside to Monte Morris, currently guarded by Jalen Brunson. On the other end, hopefully they get Shaq involved. Shaq on the inside, and he's going to get fouled by OG. That's not good for the Suns, obviously. Shaq obviously isn't the best free throw shooter, but he does make the first one. 14 now for Phoenix Suns. Shaq, can he make the second one as well? And no, he does not. Randall's going to get the rebound. That could have been another clutch point for the Phoenix Suns, but unfortunately Shaq is going to be missing that shot. Jalen Brunson has the ball for the New York Knicks, out to OG with Kevin Durant on him. Randall inside over Grayson Allen with the mismatch. He's going to get that bucket to go. 21 points now for Julius Randle in this ball game. On the other end is Shaq in the ball on the quick pass right there. He's getting that bucket to go. And there we have a 115 to 110 ball game now. Just over 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in this ball game between these two squads. Still a 5-point game. Brunson has the ball for the New York Knicks. What's he going to do with Monte Morris on him? Out to OG for 3. Could that be the dagger? And no, he does not, because he misses. Kevin Durant quickly up the court. He is tired though, as you can see with that Gatorade logo. Over to Shaq. Out to Bradley Beal. What's he going to do? Beal has Shaq on him at the moment. We can pass it inside to Shaq with Julius Randle on him. clearly putting the moves on him. Can he get that bucket to go? And yes, he does. Now 115 to 112 is now a one possession ball game between these two squads. Knicks really have to score on this play. What is Dante DiVincenzo going to do? And he misses the three-pointer though. Shaq with the rebound, and he gets it to go over Shaq on the other end. That's a huge bucket for Shaquille O'Neal right there. And regardless, now a 117-112 ball game. Back to a 5-point game between these two squads. Bradley Beal inside with DiVincenzo on him. He's going to get that bucket to go. 117 to 114. 30 points for Bradley Beal so far in tonight's ball game. Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Jalen Brunson currently has the ball. Shaq's going to come over and set the screen on him. What's Brunson going to do? He attempts the three-pointer for the dagger, and that was good. Bang, 120, 114, Jalen Brunson, a huge three-pointer right there, and we got timeout. Now 120 to 114 ball game. 41 seconds left to go right here. Let's see how things play out. Beal has DiVincenzo on him once again, trying to get inside now with Jalen Brunson on him. He's going to hit the spin move, but he misses. Shaq with the rebound, though. He's going to put it back up, 120 to 116. I expect the Suns to foul on this possession, and they're going to get Jalen Brunson going to the free throw line. That's not who you want to send to the free throw line at all. Brunson is a very great free throw shooter, and he's going to hit the first one, making it now a 5-point game once again. Can he hit the second one as well? Yes, he does. 122 to 116, another timeout. 31 seconds left to go between these two squads. 122 to 116 ball game. Suns really have to hit a three-pointer here, and Beal is going to hit that shot. No, he does not. Shaquille O'Neal with another rebound, but he misses the shot right there. Randall will be going to the free throw line on the other end. The Shaq's doing a lot of work, but none of the other ones really did anything. We got Julius Randle now at the free throw line for the Knicks. He's going to hit the first one, 123 to 116. Can he hit the second one as well and make it an 8-point ball game? And yes, he does. 8-point lead now for the Knicks. Yet another timeout. 23 seconds left to go between these two squads. I expect that if the Suns just literally don't hit a shot here, then this game is definitely over. Over to Bradley Beal with DiVincenzo on him. Out to Grayson Allen will attempt the three-pointer, and he misses. Randall with the rebound, and like I just mentioned before, there's going to be no foul on the other end by the Phoenix Suns as time winds down in this ball game. So we're going to have actually a clean sweep in the NBA Finals as the New York Knicks defeat the Phoenix Suns 124 to 116 in the 4th game of the NBA Finals, leading them to an NBA Finals championship. So if you enjoyed today's video, please share, like, subscribe for future content. If you want me to do this to any other players, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. As you can see, for today's simulation, I put Shaq on every NBA team, and the team that comes out on top was the New York Knicks, winning an NBA Finals. So that's going to be the conclusion of today's video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.